CDC just rewrote its own vaccine guidance to echo anti vaccine conspiracy theories, and career scientists inside the agency say they were blindsided. This is not confusion, this is political capture. Let me break down what happened. Because it affects every parent, every school, every hospital, and every community that relies on public health systems to function. The CDC quietly updated its vaccine and autism webpage. For decades, the agency stated what decades of research has proven: vaccines do not cause autism. That language has now been replaced with claims that mimic long debunked conspiracy theories promoted by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and anti vaccine activists. Career scientists weren't consulted, they weren't notified, they learned about the changes the same way the public did, and their reaction was exactly what you'd expect from people who actually understand the science: shock, fear, and outrage. This reversal validates misinformation that has harmed children, endangered public health, and fueled harassment against doctors for more than 20 years. And it didn't come from new evidence because the evidence hasn't changed, it came from politics. This is how a government undermines its own institutions. You rewrite the science, you erase the experts, you inject conspiracy into official channels, and suddenly the public doesn't know who to trust. We've seen this in history too. When governments want more control and less accountability, they start by attacking the credibility of scientists. Think about the Soviet suppression of genetics research. Think about HIV denialism in South Africa. Think about every moment when ideology overrode evidence and the public paid the price. We are entering that territory. Anti vaccine activists are celebrating because they know this shift gives them legitimacy they could never earn through data. And families, especially disabled children and their parents, will bear the fallout. The CDC was supposed to be the last line of defense for evidence based public health. If its voice can be manipulated this easily, then none of us can afford to look away. If you want the fuller story and the context they would rather you ignore, join me on Substack. That's where I go deeper and lay out the analysis without restraint. The link is in my bio.